Top 5 tips for using Twitter. Hi there, my name's Josh McCutcheon and I'm part of the OT social media team at York St John University. Today I'm going to run you through my top 5 personal Twitter tips. This is a follow-on to my video I did a few days ago, which should appear up here on the link, and that is basically a guide to a beginner's view of Twitter. So it helps you to sign up to Twitter, to compose tweets and to interact with others, as well as bits on your display picture, etc. Also, don't forget while you're watching this video to follow York St John Occupational Therapy Department on Twitter and follow their blog on my chest. So let's get started with the video. First Twitter tip, the @ symbol. Now, if you want to interact with someone on Twitter, of course you would usually start off the tweet by putting @ followed by the person's username. However, if this is a trending topic or relevant, or you want it just to appear on everyone else's timeline, you have to put either a full stop or some text before the @ symbol. This is because simply, if you don't, it won't appear on everyone's timeline. It would only appear on mutual friends of the person that you're talking to, or just between both of you. Whilst we're also on this topic, do not just reply for the sake of replying. That's the worst thing you can do, is spamming up everybody else's timeline. This is exactly what the like button was created for. If you have nothing good to say, don't say it at all. Just like their tweet. It shows appreciation that they've taken the time to reply to you, and then you can both get on with your lives. Saves time. Second Twitter tip. This is based on the following/followers issue. Now, I wouldn't worry too much about this. This is basically if you're happy with how many people are following you, or how many followers you've got on your timeline, if there's no spam there, then don't worry about it. It is tailored towards your interests, and if you have no problem with that, then nothing needs to be done. If you do have a problem with that, that involves going through who you're following and just removing them. Or if you've got a problem with who's following you, then you just block them or mute them. Simple. Whilst we are also on this topic, it is important that you have a Twitter identity. So this means not keeping that egg as your display picture. Choose a recent photo or a photo that you think shows yourself in the best light and use it. This means that you can then go on to promote yourself, as you should do with Twitter. You've got that little bio section underneath your display picture. Use that as just a few characters to tell the person who's viewing your profile about yourself. Because treat your profile similar to a CV. You have about 15 seconds to impress the person viewing your profile, and then they'll make their decision on whether to follow you or not. And of course you want to gain followers. Third tip, tweet away. Make Twitter yours, but be a human. The last thing somebody wants is to be talking to a brick wall or interacting with a brick wall. That way you're going to gain no followers. So be more relevant and less like a robot. This in turn will make you more appealing to potential followers. Fourth Twitter tip, serendipity. Now don't just talk about yourself or your brand. Be helpful, be topical and be relevant. Again, it links into the last point. Be human. Tweet about your interests or any trending topics that are currently ongoing. You can talk about your business, your personal life, or something that you have to promote. But don't just bombard people with the same thing over and over, because people will get bored. You have to balance it out, find the right balance. A good example of this is Innocent Smoothies. They take time, they've got a brilliant PR team, so they take the time to talk about their own products, but instead balance it out by being funny and relevant by talking about the trending topics or things that are just trending going on in the world. And my fifth and final Twitter tip of the day is all about blocking. Now, it is okay to block someone. If anyone is making you feel uncomfortable or sad or disrupting your online experience, that is not okay. You need to do something about it. For example, in reality, if you were just going out, enjoying your day, the sun was shining, you were in town just walking along, and somebody came into your face and started hurling abuse, you would do something about it. That is not okay. So this doesn't make you a bad person. You're looking after yourself. Twitter also has this wonderful tool called Mute. which removes someone from your timeline without them knowing and without giving them the satisfaction of being blocked. In my opinion personally, I do think if someone is breaking the rules on the relevant social media platform, they need to be removed. Similar to reality, if someone is breaking the law, they then need to be removed from society. But in my experience, I wouldn't worry too much about this topic. I've been using Twitter for about 6 years now, and I haven't come across one problem like this at all. So don't worry too much. So that's it! They were my top 5 Twitter tips, and I really hope they helped you. Before you leave this video, do not forget to like it and also subscribe to this account. Tweet out! I used to have a Twitter mug, and I mean it was bigger than this mug, obviously, it's just small, and it had the Twitter logo on. The best thing about it was it had a hashtag handle, and I loved it, but one day I smashed it by accident. I think I was moving into this house, but it shattered the actual mug bit, but the handle stayed in pristine condition somehow, so I kept it. I don't know where it is now, probably somewhere in my stuff, but yeah, I kept that. You know when you have one of those moments when you realise how sad your life really is.